I've spent the past few hours doing legal research for something that I need to submit to the court next week. And I've been practicing law for about 11 years. Legal research is one of those things that just never gets easy. Um, you do start to get more acquainted with the sources for getting the information you need, depending on what type of law you practice, what state you're in, what court you're going to be presenting to. But the challenges still remain, and they almost, I don't think they'll ever go away. So the first problem is that there seems to be just an ocean of legal cases and statutes and regulations and all kinds of authorities, except for precisely what you need it for. All right. So I think of it sort of like an archaeologist who has acres and acres, if not miles of land that he wants to begin searching on, and he just needs to make sort of an educated guess and begin digging. It's the same thing with legal research. And you may never find what it is you're searching for, which is part of the frustration. Sometimes, if you're really lucky, you'll find it right away. But that is extremely rare. And in fact, I don't think it's ever happened for me, but I'm sure it has to other lawyers. So the sheer volume of material that you need to go through to find legal authority that suits the situation or the argument you're trying to make is extremely difficult. It can be done, but it's hard to do. It could take a few hours, or it could take literally weeks of combing through stuff to find precisely what you need. Another problem is beginning legal research or trying to answer a legal question. It's like opening Pandora's box, because it never ends with all these additional questions and facts that arise. So you find a statute or a case that fits almost precisely your facts at hand, but there's a little spin-off on it that you need to address, and that just opens the door for a whole other series of cases you have to read, and other sources you need to consult. And then finally, if you're a lawyer, if you're a layperson, this doesn't really matter to you, but if you're a lawyer, you're very reluctant to bill your client for all of the time that you've spent doing the research, because the client just sees the end result, and I think in most cases just assumes that you found the cases and the authorities that you needed within an hour or two of your time. And you don't want to say to him, no, this actually took me 3 days to put this all together, or it took a whole week, or whatever it is, and bill them for all of the time, right? Because they're not going to understand. They might even look at you like you're incompetent, but you really don't realize the unbelievable volume of case law and statutory law and regulations. And like I said, almost always, you can never quite find exactly what you're looking for, the case that perfectly suits your situation or the statute or whatever. You need to come up with some sort of conglomeration of authorities and put them together and present them to the court and hope that the court agrees with you. So it's very challenging. It can be rewarding, but if you're going to roll up your sleeves and do your own legal research, and you find yourself overwhelmed and frustrated, so do lawyers, right? It's very common. If you have questions about legal research or looking up cases or whatever it may be, feel free to contact me or to send me a message. I'd be happy to talk with you.